This video serves to provide an overview of our website. We are a group of 3 second-year master's students studying big data analytics at San Diego State University, and for our Capstone project, we are conducting an analysis of gun violence in the United States. Our dashboard provides a general overview and some insight into the total numbers of people injured and killed due to gun violence. When we look at the map of people injured, Illinois stands out as the state with the greatest total number. When we look at the map of people killed, California and Texas stand out as 2 states with the greatest total numbers. We also have a visualization showing breakdown of people killed or injured by congressional district in California. And here we can see that there are greater numbers in Districts 13 and District 16. Our visualizations and analysis page includes a number of maps created in ArcGIS Pro and ArcGIS Online. This first heat map of all gun violence incidents in the U.S. from 2014 to 2018, as provided by our dataset, shows that there tend to be clusters of gun violence along the East Coast, down in the South, the West Coast, and here in Chicago. When we zoom in, we see that the heat clusters are not nearly as frequent as they initially seemed, but that this spot in Chicago tends to be the brightest spot overall. We also see that there are far fewer clusters in the more sparsely and rural regions. Feel free to check out our website to interact with these maps of our clustering analyses and learn more about them. We also have visualizations created using the Plotly library for Python. When looking at gun type, the most commonly used type of gun was a handgun, followed by a 9mm, a rifle, and a shotgun. When examining whether the gun was stolen or not, far more guns used in these incidents were stolen as opposed to not stolen. When looking at participant age, peak ages in the distribution, whether they were victims or suspects, occurred between 17 to 27 years old. When looking at suspect gender, there are nearly 12 times more male suspects opposed to female suspects. When looking at victim gender, although there are around 10,000 more female victims than female suspects, there are still more than 4 times the amount of male victims compared to female victims. When looking at suspect-victim relationship, the most frequently occurring relationship was armed robbery, followed by family and significant others, current or former. Most cases actually seem to involve relationships in which the suspects and victims knew each other. When looking at suspect status, most frequently occurring status was unharmed and arrested. However, nearly 20,000 suspects were unharmed and unarrested, suggesting that many perpetrators of gun violence do not face appropriate consequences.